from Melanie Crochets. I changed it from Melanie's Crochet because people for some reason thought my name was Melanie's with an S, but it's now Melanie Crochets. And I'm just here to let you guys know that we're going to be having a sale on Gigi's channel. This time I'm going to be selling yarn that I'm not using. Okay, and these are big, shoot, let me see how many gallons these are. These are 27-gallon tubs right here. These are full of yarn, and there's a lot of big twists. And these totes are a little smaller. Now, I'll try to go through some of these, and I won't be able to be doing a lot of speaking. So if anyone is asking questions, I may not be able to answer right away because I'm more about trying to show you what I got. So let's see, 3 of these tubs are like, let's see how many. I can't tell. It doesn't tell me how many whatever it holds. But these 1, 2, 3 tubs are the big tubs full of yarn. This is a really big tub full of yarn. Oh, 4 big tubs full of yarn. And this one is a small one. He's a small one. I got rid of a lot of my variegated that I'm not going to be using. I put them in a clear bag so you guys could kind of see what's going on. And as you notice, I do have a lot of these pounders of the variegated. This is like a scrap bag, but it's got a lot of basically, well, you see that right there. I just frogged something. But it's basically a lot of stuff. It's a lot of whole pieces. Now, this here, I'm going to try to move this around. This is a pound of love. And what you see here is called umber. And for a minute, they were going to discontinue it. And I thought it was a good color for doll skin. Well, I got a lot of them. So I have about probably 20 or more. You see another big bag down there, a bag here, and let me move it so they're just a family. This big old bag here. This bag here. I hope I'm not making you sick. I don't do custom dolls. Hey, Angie. Yeah, I don't do custom dolls. They haven't been a good experience for me. I'm sorry. But I do have a couple of dolls that haven't sold. So on the show, if we have time, I'll start with those dolls because I do have some that haven't sold that are discounted. Okay. So I think this one has a Bowdabra in it. All right, it's got yarn in it, but it also has a Bowdabra. And I had bought a lot of, let me open it. I have a lot of these bags so I can open and rebag. Look, I got a bag in a bag. Okay. I have a lot of ribbon because I was going to make my own bows for my dolls. So this here, it's like a spool of ribbon is what I have. And this is probably like maybe an inch, inch and a half, inch and 3/4 wide. This one is orange. That was a color I used a lot. They were the colors that I used often. This one is a less wide, I should say. They're dolls made out of yarn. I have a whatnot shop. If you have that app called Melanie Crochets, just like this channel, and if you go there and look through my store, you'll see what handmade dolls. Yeah, my friend Angie that's on here makes them out of pony beads too. Let's see, this one's pink. And then I got, ooh, I was afraid that would happen. Then I got some smaller, like beading and different ribbons. Like this one has little doggies on it. Stuff like that. I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. Try to put this back in here. But I have a Bowdabra. This is like bronzy silverish ribbon. But yeah, I'll be putting that together. And I have more big ribbons, but I only have one hand. Yeah, if you could see in here, I think I have a blue. That might be a black and a red. So whenever I have plans to do something, I always try to buy everything I need. Like I said, sorry if I'm making you dizzy. I gotta put this to the side now because it's becoming a nuisance. Here, let me put it over here. Like I said, sorry if I'm making you dizzy. Hopefully nothing falls into my air conditioner. I'm gonna put. So this is some of the variegated yarn that's gonna go. I have a lot, and I use the variegated basically for doll dresses as an accent, or for my, ooh, that's not supposed to be in there. This is not gonna be in there. This will not be in there. I'm sorry, I had to look at an important message. That brown won't be in there because that's my favorite. So if any of those snuck in there, they will not be there. But the rest will be there. I use them for mermaid tails, but I have a tub full of mermaid tails. Here's some more. That's gonna be in there. All of these. Let's see. And like I said, some of them are pounders. Huh? Yeah. So that's that. Then we got the pounders of the umber color. It's a really pretty color. Maybe I can. Some of these are double bagged. I'm gonna get it in the sun. I can't see it, but maybe y'all can see it. But it's like got maybe reddish undertones. And you can look it up online. But I'll be taking a lot of these out of the bag and trying to pre-package them. Here goes some more, what do you call it? Variegated. That we already saw. There's Big Twist. This is Hirschner's. I have a lot of Hirschner's, different color brown. It's got a variegated that snuck in the group. These beads, I see people, and they're flowers. I see people use these beads on pins. So, pink, green, light blue, red. And this is some Big Twist right here, I could tell. Big Twist, Big Twist. Let's see what else. Big Twist, very beautiful color, Big Twist. And let's see, let's move it to the side. Now these, I thought were skin tone, but they're pounders. They're pounders. It's like a cream. I would say like a cream color. And I think I see a Big Twist in there. It's sneaking. I'll try to, like I said, gather them and get it right. Here's some more. If you can see, there's some big twist right there. This is kind of like a scrap. But like I said, my scraps are different sometimes than others. You get a lot. These are, I'm calling them scraps, and that's some fabric right there. I just partially used them, but it's still a good amount left. Sorry if I'm missing people. I'm just trying to make sure I get this done. Okay, so we have some big twist in here, different colors, a pounder, that loud big twist color of green. We have Crafter Secret. Mostly this is big twist. Mostly this is big twist. Sorry if I miss you. I'm trying to give y'all a good view. And I'm sorry if I make you seasick. The one hand thing is getting me. This is some homespun. This is homespun with black and purple. These are the soft, Caron soft here. Is there an umber snuck in there? Yeah, umber snuck in there. Teal, big twist, big twist. Most of the other, if it's not Caron soft, it's the umber, and this one is just a big ball. I have another one, I think. I think I got it from Hobie or something like that. Big old ball of yellow yarn. I have another one. This one of the yellow. And if you can see far, far away, that yellow right there, they're the same. They're the same. Okay. And I have some heads. Now these heads are heads that people use when they are learning how to do hair. Okay. So I don't know if you can use heat on their hair, but I used to use them as mannequin heads. I found some. This one has pretty different color purple hair. This one has nice long hair. And so does this girl. They have nice hair. So they're going to be on the auction block. The heads. Let's see. This is just like yarn I got from Dollar Tree, but it's like that fuzzy type, like you would make a teddy bear out of it. You would make a teddy bear. And it's this whole bag by itself. I'm not going to separate it. It's going to be this whole bag by itself. Okay. So that's going to go. You're going to see umber sneaking in throughout, because I'm telling y'all, I had a lot. Ooh! Oh, gosh. Sorry. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Damn it. That was what we call a June bug. Oh, I'm just glad it wasn't a bumblebee. Jesus. Y'all probably saw it or not, but oh, Lord. It went in my bag of yarn. I'm going to have to deal with him again. I got to get over myself because he's scared to live it. He flew. I hit him and he... Okay. Okay. Oh, my gosh, y'all. I don't care if he hurt. I almost fell. I'm old. I don't heal the same. He came right in my face, Paul.
What's wrong?
A June bug came and attacked me. I hit him and he went into the yarn and then.
So he's not in the yarn anymore?
No, he flew off finally.
He's in the bag, right?
He got up out of the bag and flew away, but he was like right here on camera, like right here.
Oh.
My family comes out to protect me. I love y'all.
You're safe now.
I'm safe. Yeah.
That's probably why.
I had to summon the army.
You had to summon the army, the kid army?
They don't have the greatest eyesight, but they do go by scent and their full senses, so you probably smell good to them.
Well, I have some on. I thought you just, Lord.
All I heard was...
Yeah, because I couldn't get him to get away. He was in my, like, 12 inches. No, I was trying not to drop my phone.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's right in front of the camera.
He said, "What's good, little mama? What you selling?"
I'm live too. I know they're laughing their butts off. I can't believe it. Only would happen to me.
It's okay.
Well, if he comes back, and I couldn't even run because I have some bags of yarn here on the ground, so I'm kind of.
Oh, you were trapped right where you are.
I was trapped.
Maybe you should make a way out right now.
I can't. I'm gonna just hurry up. Okay, y'all.
Okay. I'm gonna get the entomologist out of your way so you can go. Come on.
The entomologist. All right. Before I was so rudely attacked by nature. This is Big Twist. Loops and thread right here. Skein Tone. Now, I do have a bunch of Skein Tone. This is just some stray, which is why I'm going to have to go through them. Lion Brand. This is Hirschner's. But yeah, I have a whole bunch more than this because I bought all the Skein Tones of it. And I'm not going to be using it right now, so I need to get it out of my life. This is a bag of scraps. Now, these have already been pre-rolled. These have been pre-rolled. So, whoo, child, I'm still breathing hard. I was trying, I'm caught between these and my screen door that goes to my room, a sliding glass door, and I didn't want to fall into it because don't nobody need that. Boy, you guys would have had a good laugh on that because you'd have been seeing the ceiling. All right, these are a lot of big twists, and this was, as you could probably tell, doll hair, and I didn't really care for this color. It's really a gold, but I wanted it to be brighter. And this is really the color I like for blonde hair, but I found loops and threads that I like to work with better because it's thicker to me. But this is all big twist. All this bag is big twist. Now here's the bag of Skein Tones, which will have more added to it. I will be, ooh, this is heavy. I will be separating. But as you can see, all different browns, the peachy for the Caucasian dolls, and all skin tones, because it was called Skein Tone because of Aniqua Wilkerson, who I took a lot of her doll making classes, and it's funny, I took them. I use the techniques, but I still make my dolls the way I make my dolls. But yeah, you see this big old bag? Yeah. So all Skein Tones, all big twists. Now this is a big old bag of, what do you call it, fabric. As you can see, let me see, it's a little hole. This is that smooth, I don't know fabric names anymore, but it's the silky feeling one here. Look, I'm pulling it out through the little hole. This also silky feeling, and I do believe all of these are more than 2 yards because I got them from downtown LA Fabric Garment District. The silky feeling might be polyester, who knows. I have a white one. Now this is thin, very thin and light and see-through-ish. So it might be some kind of cotton with this design. Whole lot of yards. This one, same thing in light blue. Pretty design when you see it. Some of these I might keep, who knows. But very light feeling. I think I showed you the orange. This is one of my favorites. It reminds me of an oriental design, like you should make a kimono out of it. This has like a nice, smooth, silky feeling. Let's see. This one, very silky like feeling. None of these are silk, but I'm just trying to give you the feel factor. This one too. Okay, this one too. And I'm sorry if my phone is doing things. I'm just trying to, this is the one I didn't pull up, but it's pretty. And it's got that same silky-ish feeling. But this is a big old bag of fabric. So we did that one. Okay, this is the last one. Let me move these around. I'm going to keep that like that. Let's move this. Move some of the umber. Now, this is a big old ball of Impeccable Endless. It's heavy. It's probably a pound, but it feels like more. Can I get it to twirl? This is 1,790 yards, 28 ounces. So it's a pound and something. This one, same thing. Big twist. I don't know what color that is, but it's some big twist. Impeccable. Probably Pound of Love. Simply Soft. A lot of Simply Soft in here. Big twist. White. Now let's see what we have here. Like I said, sorry for the movement. Big twist, as you can see. Turquoise big twist. Big twist. This goes, I used a little of this, but it is impeccable, so it's going to have to go with the scrappies. But yeah, this one, big twist red, big twist, I do believe. Now, some of them snuck in, like he's not big twist. I know he's not. He is Red Heart, I think, or something else. Caron. But yeah, so I have to get that sorted. I'm going to move some people around here. People. Yarn. Okay. And like I said, I'm going to get a lot of these bags pre-sorted and like maybe put 2 or 3. That fabric makes nice drapery. Yeah, it'll probably make nice like summer dresses because it's light and silky feeling. Very light and silky. I think I'll keep the variegated together. Now we got the tubs on the table. Like I told you, I got a lot. And there may be more added to this. Because I did a moment of truth and was like, when am I going to use this? If it's not within 30 days, it's got to go. So that's why that happened. Let me try to get the Bowdabra together. Sorry, you're looking at all our barbecue stuff. I'm trying to get some Bowdabra together. I don't want to, because everything that goes with the Bowdabra, including all the ribbons, I want it to stay. Unless people want to just buy the Bowdabra and get their own ribbons. Hey, whatever you like. Sorry, you're looking at my air conditioning. Let's see. Like I said, sorry for the seasickness. Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3. These are the 27-gallon tubs. Let me move some chairs out of the way. Sorry for that sound. And sorry again. All right, I'm going to need some chair help. All righty, so here, I do believe we're big twisting. Yeah, big twist. Craft Smart. This was like for my mermaid tails. Craft Smart, big twist. Big twist, big twist, big twist. This is, and I have I should have 2 of these. sorry, I'm bad at camera angling. Is it Big Twist? No, this is Impeccable. And I think I have 2 or 3 of these. They're just spread out. So that's Impeccable. And like I said, most of these are unused. Most are unused. If it's even a little bit used, I'm going to put it in the scrap yard. Okay. And this, here, trying to get it to comply. Here, you sit here and I'll put it on top. Now these yellows, I have a couple of these, at least 3 or 4. These are Impeccables. These are really pretty, worked up. Different yellows. I call it like a sunburst. Here's an umber sneaking in. I'm telling you, I got at least 20 of them. This is a Big Twist Girl. Caron Softy. These are, let me get really close to it so you could see. It's, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When Joann's was up, these are what they call mill ends, but they're new. And I liked it. You'll see it on there. Well, when I show it, I'm just going to keep it just like that. Big Twist. This might be a big twister too. It is. This is a Big Twist. That blue is Big Twist. Everything I'm touching is Big Twist. Yeah, this is a Big Twist. I use this to make my strawberry cheesecake doll. But that's Big Twist. And this is Big Twist. All right. So yeah, those are gonna go, and those are full skeins. Sorry for swinging you. Very sorry. This is a lot of Caron Soft and sparkly. Like you can see. Sparkly. I think I have 2 of these. Yeah, 1, 2, maybe more. But 2 for sure of these. Unused. I wonder if I can undo this with one hand. So you can see that sparkle. It's really pretty, y'all. But like I said, I'm not going to be using it in 30 days. It got to go. There you go. This is Mainstay. But it is nice. I like the Mainstay yarn. So if you're not a Mainstayer, this one's not for you. But I'm telling you, I love this yarn. Working with it. It's teal with the little sparkly doodads. You know. And this is I can't remember, I probably bought it to make like a stocking or something, but this is the fuzzy, it's kind of fuzzy, it's brushed. So this is Red Heart and it's brushed. Cream. And I may have 2 of these. This is Mainstay. Love working with it. Got 2. Is that 2 of those? Same brand? No. Is it? Yeah. So I do have 2. I might, like, a lot of these, I should have at least 2. This is the Caron Simply Soft chocolate. This is the homespun. I haven't even opened it, and it is black. Sometimes you can't really tell the real deal, but this is black homespun. I'm gonna just put that here because he's gonna be like that anyway. This Big Twist, some more Big Twist, sapphire. This is sapphire. I would have said teal, but it's sapphire. Okay. Chocolate. Gold. Those are the softies. Big Twist, Pretty Purple. These are 2 different pinks. Simply Soft. Rose. Can't read outside, upside down. Soft pink. It said Rose de. That's French. This is a different pink. Strawberry. Okay. Oh, I have another. Oh, tell them where I live. Well, you're going to find out anyway. If you buy it, you'll find out. So this is another black. Some more rose. So sorry about the camera, y'all. This is Big Twist pink, baby pink. Gotta make sure the band is on it. It's trying to get away. See, I do have 2 of the brushed. So I do have 2 of the cream brushed. And I know I have another one of these somewhere in there. Because I never buy just one. You know, because I'm silly like that. But, what is it called? It's called, you can't find the name, Blue Ombre. So Blue Ombre. So I do believe that's that with this bag. I'm going to leave those 2 homespun out because I'm going to have to put you down for a minute while I tie this. Ah! I got to tie this up. Sorry for the the technical difficulty while I tie this. Okay, so that was that bag. Pretty good bag. We got these 2 people. You just put on the chair. From what I see, this is scraps. Some of them are like little balls of yarn. So they're not, but yeah, like just chenille little ball. And then some of these, I have used some of it. This little guy here, I already wrapped. So this is a big old scrap bag. So I'll put him right here. Big Twist, Burgundy, Strawberry Shortcake again, pinks, burgundies, umber, snuck in there again, like I told you. This is Impeccable Loops, burgundy, Pound of Love, red, Big Twist, blue. So the majority of these, besides the umber, Pound of Love, are all Big Twist. Here's a Premier puzzle yarn. Now he is by itself. This I got from like Hobie or something. I don't know. That big old yellow one that's like the other one over there. These are small balls of yarn. Yeah, this is like a scrap bag, but I wrapped the balls up. I wrapped them up. Big Twist I see in pink. Big Twist black pounder. Big Twist in teal. See, I told you I had some more of that blue ombre right here. Let me check my watch. Yes, you can. You can. I'm not selling right now, but we're going to be selling, Mona, on Gigi's channel on the 28th. The 28th of June. I'm giving you guys a preview right now, so you kind of know what I have, so you can kind of, you know, budget accordingly. But I have all of that over here. So if you watch it from the beginning, not only will you see me get attacked by Junebug, but I went through all those bags to kind of show you what I have. I went through this, and so far I've gone through all these bags of yarn. And now I'm going through this. I have a lot of Big Twists, a lot of pounders. I think I looked at this one. That's a Big Twist pounder right here. I have Hirschner's This is a dark brown Hirschner's. Big twist in here. So this is all big twist and a Hirschner's going on there. And like I said, these that I'm showing you here have not been used. Most of them haven't been used. This is probably going to be a scrap bag, because it's those little small balls of yarn you might get from Dollar Tree or something maybe. So yeah, and then I see some homespun action going on in here. A little bit, yeah, this has been used. That's going to stay in the scrap. And I see, is this cotton? It says acrylic yarn, so yeah, something you just want to play with. Now, here we go here. This is big twist. And I see one, this is a creamish, what is it called? Beige. I'm going to call it what it calls itself. This is Craft Smart. Now, Craft Smart was a Michaels brand, okay? And I love Craft Smart. Now it's just loops and threads, y'all. But yeah, this is probably a Hirschner's. I have a lot of the Hirschner's in brown, because you know that's a skin tone for my black dolls. So I had a lot of these. Worsted 8. This is a full 8-ounce ball. This is a big old Lion Brand red pounder. That's a pounder. And these bright ones, and that's big twist. I believe this guy is a red heart. Yeah, this is like a red heart Aran pounder here. Red heart Aran. And I think I see another Skein Tone. Like I said, I got to go through these and really get them together. It's like, I'm probably going to be selling the big twist for like $2. The big twist will probably be $2. The pounders will probably be $5. Yeah. So the regular skis may be $2, $2-3. I think $2. And you know, like this Skein Tone, I'm gonna put a group of those together. I'm not sure how many I'm gonna put in a group, and then I'll have like a group price. It might be $5 or $6 for like 6 of these or something like that. The Skein Tones. Skein Tones are really soft, and that it's just like Caron soft yarn, but it's in brown tones. Here's another bag, y'all, of that umber. Now I got, let me take it out so I'm gonna just tear the bag open because I have none of these. Now this is umber, and I'm gonna try to get in the sun so you can see it. This is umber. Because I thought it was such a pretty skin tone, and I'm probably gonna keep some. And it's a pound of love, but it's very pretty. You say, yes, I need that. Yeah, it's very pretty umber. It's like a brownish. It's got brown with reddish, to me, undertones, but it's such a pretty brown, you know. And it is 16 ounces, and I have a gang of these, y'all, because at one time they were going to discontinue it, and I was like, not on my watch. And they were selling them inexpensively, and I just got a whole bunch and lost my damn mind. So, because, you know, making dolls is my business. I'm taking a break from making my dolls, even though I still got 50 doll bodies. I even thought about selling the doll bodies that I have made up and just sewing the hair on them and just selling the bodies and letting y'all make the clothes for them. Who knows? I might still do that. This is another one with multi-browns. Here, I'm going to have to rebag this, so I'm going to switch it up real quick. Sorry if I make you sick. Now these, I'm going to tear it open. Sorry if I'm, close your eyes, close your eyes. Now these have, now this one I frogged. So this is all here. But I probably started using it and I was like, This is Hirschner's, and it is a size 4. Trying to see. It's 8 ounces. Walnut. This is walnut. So this is walnut. I probably have a whole lot of walnut, y'all. Because once I see a brown that I like, I get a lot of it. Walnut, umber. Who's down here? This one, the band came off, but it hasn't been used. This is chocolate. Soft yarn, chocolate. It hasn't been used. I'm going to have to tape the ball band back on it. Because if possible, I always love to have that on there so you guys know what it is. So I'm going to put this over here. It needs to be retaped. And this is probably Craft Smart. And the ball band came out. If this is not Craft Smart, this is Red Heart. And it's like a taupe. It's a taupe color. Yeah, it's a taupe. I know, I love that umber. It's so pretty. Even just to make, you know, clothes with the umber. I always look at yarn and the browns in terms of skin tone. Is this? Yeah, that's walnut. So I'm going to have to rebag that. And that is it, y'all, if that ain't enough. You probably like, you don't have no yarn left. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. And that's why I said I'm still going to probably go through some more and be real about, am I using it in 30 days? Because what I'm doing is I'm doing a shift. You know, I normally make dolls. And I'm going, because nobody's buying the dolls. So I am going to start making plushies. Well, I've been making plushies. And plushies are something that people, you know, you could do a lower price point. And if you watch all the market shows that are going on, I did my research, and I have a friend that sells at markets, and I go and sit with her and stuff, and it's just fun. I like her company. She's good company. And good friend too. That's what's selling. She has people that kind of say, oh, will you sell this for me? And she kind of does a consignment thing, and the plushies are what are selling people. So I'm doing this for fun, relaxation, and for business. So yeah, that's what's gonna be going on. Like I said, these two will just stay like these. This is the black homespun. It's just gonna stay just like that. I don't even know what I'm gonna sell it for yet. I gotta think about it. Maybe $8 for 2. Or less. Probably less. 2 of those. And like I said, all of this. All of this. And these are like 20 or more gallon totes here. And then these 2 white ones are the smaller but still big totes. You see all that umber, y'all? All that umber. And all that, that is beige. I have a lot of beige. Because I thought it was a good skin tone. But, yeah, all this on June 28th. June 28th. Aisha said I would want the sparkle yarn, but I only seen them. There's 2 of the like turquoise teal sparkle. There's 2 of those. Yeah. So I'm gonna be selling on the 28th. That browns hookups will make a beautiful. Yeah, if you into the browns and you need some, I got you. Especially Skein Tone browns, that soft yarn. Yeah, I got you there. So I'll show you. I don't know if it will show up really good. What I've been making now. Let's see if I could turn my light on. This is what I've been making. Loaf cats with the cutie eyes, with the boo-boo eyes. I have some other stuff. It's just in a bag. Now that's supposed to be a polar bear, y'all. Don't laugh. Remember the mouse where it was a mouse and a bear? So this is like a polar bear. It looks like a cat to me, but it's supposed to be a polar bear. I got a little sitting people. That's a pocket frog. This is a booty frog. Now this is supposed to be, let me see if his booty is showing. I don't have the other frog up here. He got a little bit of a bump-a-dump. But I have two other ones where it got better. Now this is supposed to be a pickle, but I wanted him to sit. All right. And I got told by my family it looks like other things. I got my 1B. Paul, can you bring my bag of critters?
Yeah.
And I got a Harry the Platypus, which I'm not happy about. I thought he would be smaller. And I think I'm gonna tie his hat to him. And I got my owl. Thank you very much. And I have different bees. Now this was the first bee I made, so that's why he kind of homely. Then I have her. You know, I had to put some lashes once I got the hang of it. This guy is a booty frog too. He got a little badunk-a-dunk. See, he looks more bootylicious. Yeah, he's more bootylicious. And when people see that, they think that is hilarious. This is a baby bee. Baby to the mama. I'm going to just stack them because I know I'm going to run out of room. Their wings are movable too. They're just been in a baggie. That's her. She's a baby bee. She's going to be right up on top of him. This is a frog that's stuffed. He's stuffed. So he's stuffed. I think this one is flat, like a pocket frog. But he looks stuffed. See, he's hollow. But you could put him in your pocket if you need to for emotional support. Bumblebee adorable. Oh, thank you. So, yeah, he's a flat frog, but he still sits. Let's see. This is my first turtle. He's my first. So, you know, the next ones I make later will be probably looking a little different. This guy cracks me up. He's made out of acrylic yarn. So his hands and arms are more posable, but he's a flat guy. He doesn't look flat, but it is. And I do it that way. So if you want to sit him somewhere, let's see. He could sit up on people if he needs to. Looks like Gumby. This is, now I'm so glad my husband corrected me because I'd have been looking ignorant in front of y'all. Hang on. All right. Calling it a mandarin duck when it is a mallard. This is a mallard duck. Yes, y'all. I was calling it a mandarin. Yep. I didn't know no good. So he's there. And who else? My teeny tiny octopus. And you know I have to put lips on things and my daughter don't like it, but she didn't make it, so I don't care. So I'm going to put the octopus on the cat. And the last thing I made, like these are all first time makes. The chicken. The chicken. Hush, honey. It's my attack pug. So that little bitty chicken. So, like I said, people, I'm trying to figure out where to put this chicken. Put them on the kittens. Yeah, people tend to like plushies now. And they're a lower price point. And you might think the yarn is more expensive, but it depends on what you make. If you make a smaller item, you know, but like this cat, he's really, really fat, y'all. I followed the pattern, but the yarn I used was like burnout blanket. So he came out really piggish and fat. So I would probably sell him for 25 to 30. All right, the yarn didn't cost me that much. That's about double, if not triple the yarn, because I'm a Michael's Platinum member. So I get 30% off any yarn. So any yarn that's $10, I'm going to get for $7. So it's working out. So, and I think, I think if you spend in 1 year at least 1,000, you become a platinum member. And it kind of, you see all that yarn I got? So you know I did. It kind of works out if you're buying this fluffy yarn, because I get 30% off everything. And I'm telling you, it really works. It really helps. And if you get your reward points, the other day one day I had $25 in reward points. The next day, the next week I had 45, because I get my 30% off, and I can have 2 cartloads of yarn, and it can be under $200. So I'm stocking up on the fluffy yarn right now. I'm stocking up on the fluffy. In order to get the fluffy, I got to get rid of the other yarn that I'm not using. I may keep some of the black regular yarn, the white, the red, and the dark green, because that's for Christmas. Certain colors I'm keeping, but for the most part, they gotta go. They gotta go. So just make sure you mark your calendars for the 28th, and I'm selling yarn. I'm selling yarn. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I go to my storage and see some fabric, I'll grab more fabric. But yeah, I'm selling yarn because I'm getting into the plushies now, and I can't buy plushie yarn unless I get rid of that, and that's how it's gonna go. So before I end, and like I said, sorry for the seasickness. Close your eyes for a lot of these, because you know I had a June bug attack. Around 13 minutes in, I was attacked by Mother Nature, and it was a lot of screaming. He got right up in the camera too, y'all. That June bug got right up in the camera. But yeah, like I said, I know you're like, oh my God, that's a lot of yarn. Don't worry, I have a lot left. I have tubs. So I may, like I said, go back through and get rid of more. So there may be more to this. So just get you say he does look like Gumby. Hey, Jen. I was just showing on the video the yarn I'm going to be selling on the 28th of June with Gigi on Gigi, the Crochet Queens channel. It's a lot of big twists, And so I was just showing everybody the yarn that's going to be sold. And like I said, there's tubs over here. Those big old tubs, 27-gallon tubs. But now the job I have to do is separating, because I like to just pull it up. And I like to keep the yarns together. So like, you know, if you need 2 of those blue ombres, and I know I got 2 more over here, I'm going to put all those together. I got a lot of pounders in the multicolor yarn. Pounders will be about $5, y'all. Pounders are going to be about $5, especially all that umber. Like I said, that was brown colored, beautiful brown colored yarn for my dolls. And in case you didn't get to see it out of the bag, this is what it looks like out. It's a brown, got reddish undertones. Very beautiful. Even for clothing. Like I said, I might hold 5 of these back. But, yeah. You know, it's going to always be, when I need more yarn, what we do know is they're still selling yarn in America. So that's why I'm like, if I'm not using it in 30 days, it's got to go. So there may be more added. Like I said, this is just what you see right now. And we got to bring it in and start the separation process, so to make it easier for you guys. But okay, that's all I got for you today. Just wanted to give you guys a preview, and I hope to see you June 28th June 28th, June 28th, at Gigi the Crochet Queen's channel. I text her, and I don't know if she's answered me back yet about a time, but when I find a time, I will put it in the comments of this video. All right, I'll put all the info in there. All righty, so God bless. I hope you guys have a good day and start saving your dollars. And I gotta see how to get out of here. Let's see. I've not done a YouTube live in a long time, so let's see if this X does it. All right, bye bye, y'all.